All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, the 13th it is today. Where do I got that echo coming from? Sorry about that. A bit of an echo there. Fixed. I feel like the music's a little louder today. There we go. All right. How's it going, everybody? Pure transparency, we got stopped out last night. I always promised to be transparent. That was our first loss of the week. First loss of the week, last night. And it looks like it may be coming down. But the one beloved, how you doing? Jose, how you doing? Matt Engel, how you doing? Pixie, how you doing? This is our first loss last night. Again, pure transparency, about 30 pips. But that's okay. We still have had a very solid week so far. So, we're going to analyze some charts. I have not looked at any of the charts since we had Red Folder News at 8:30 this morning. I haven't looked at any of them. So, what we're going to do is take a look at them, see what we got going on, see how much the markets actually moved here during CPI. Or not CPI, I'm sorry. I think it was PMI. PPI. Yeah, that's close. Letters, numbers, they're hard. But let's take a look here and see kind of what we got going on. So Euro AUD is out of the question. I want to leave that there to see what happens. But Euro AUD we're not touching. We're going to look at the 4 hour because that's the new candle we're about to get right now. Although I do see this coming down still. GJ, what a consolidation pattern, guys. That is going on 2 days and 20 hours. Roughly 3 days worth of consolidation on GJ after that huge upswing. Probably nothing to take there. Euro JPY, same chart pretty much. AUD JPY, same chart pretty much. The JPY pairs are consolidating. The yen dropped again after the 40-year low. And then the intervention with the U.S. However, it continued to drop after that. I have the sessions up here so we can see what we're looking at in terms of rejection of sessions. AUD NZD looks like it could sell off here. Nothing to see there on GBP AUD. Nothing to see here on GBP AUD. GBP USD looks like it may climb. Massive green candle there. I wouldn't mind taking a buy on GBP USD. Let's see what happened here. Let's look at USD JPY. Yeah, PPI or PMI, it did absolutely nothing. Why can't I get the letters right now? PPI. PPI did nothing at 8:30. There was zero movement. So back to GBP USD. Looks like a good buy. I think we could buy it up to New York high from yesterday for 34 pips. We had a bullish engulfing candle on the... Almost a bullish engulfing candle on the 4 hour. Almost. It's not my favorite chart, but we will mark it as green. Let's see here. GBP NZD, nothing. CHF JPY, really nothing to see here. Consolidation. USD JPY, again, nothing to see really. Consolidation. We may see this come back down and retest this low. Euro NZD, consolidation. I mean, you're not seeing much more than just consolidation for 30 days here. With really no sign of anything to go on. This could be a reversal at a key level. I wouldn't mind selling this off for 40 pips with a tight stop loss of 20 pips, 25 pips. So Euro NZD will look at a sell, rejection at a key level, very important. Ooh, USD CAD. USD CAD should sell off here. So we should see a USD CAD sell off with rejection of the EMA and the fair value gap, of course. We'd put our stop loss right above that. I don't see us breaking below. We could. That's June low. I don't see that, to be honest, though. I see maybe. It's like a 1-to-1. You could go tighter on the stop loss right above Asian. And you'd be looking at, what did I say, 30 pips? 25. Not a terrible trade. Not my favorite, but not a terrible trade at all. Decent looking in terms of structure as well. GBP CAD, really not too much. Doge, what is going on here? CAD JPY, all the JPY pairs, again, this consolidation at the top, not something we really want to touch. And just kind of flipping through these charts on the 4-hour, guys, there's not too much going on. But we're going to hop down to the 1-hour and see if we can get in something. USD CHF. Let's take a look at that, actually. Boy, that NZD USD trade did pretty well, huh? USD CHF on the 1-hour. My only problem is this uptrend. It's not really a full break of structure and retest. So I don't love it. And some odd looking charts this morning. Let's go through them all again, but on the 1-hour. We also have 25 minutes until market New York session open. So New York session hasn't started yet, so that's important to note. I try and hop on 30 minutes before if I can. That way we can talk about what the setups are and then see what the New York session volume really brings into play here. All right, GJ on the 1-hour, just a huge bull flag with no sign of breaking the highs. You're in between all of your sessions right here, so kind of tough. Any of these JPY pairs, just not going to touch them. AUD, NZD. It's not a good looking chart, guys. You know what I mean? It's not a good looking chart, in my opinion. I like the sell side for sure. I'd like it to come down and double top here to London low. Hard to trade that. GBP USD I do like as a buy. I do like as a buy. I think if we took it on the 15-minute time frame here to go up for 40 pips, it's worth noting that PPI month over month and core PPI and unemployment claims were all bad for the US dollar. All the news that came out was bad for the US dollar would mean a GBP USD buy would make sense and would correlate with what we just saw for the numbers on Forex Factory for PPI. I don't mind a buy here. I think so far this has got to be our top chart. If we were to go long on this position, we'd have it stopped out at 26 right here. Probably less, actually. I wouldn't really want to see it go below that, 20. So it's still 1 to 1.88. Let's look at Euro AUD real quick. And I understand that we got just barely stopped out on this last night. Just barely stopped out on this. But I don't hate the sells on this. I think that's breaking down on us. So I don't necessarily hate this. But we did just lose on Euro AUD last night, and I don't like to get in the same trade. So far we got GBP USD, Euro AUD, and possible Euro NZD. I think we go for a scalp on it, to be honest with you. I think we could. I'd wait until New York session open to see anything, but if we trade on the 15-minute today, the 15 and the 5, to try and get in and out and not have to hold till tonight or through market switch over, this is a really good possibility here. I would like to see a break and a retest. The 5 broke and kind of retested. Created a new FVG. Daniel says, what are your thoughts on Euro NZD with rejection from the resistance on the 4-hour? Euro NZD. Let me find that chart here. Where are you at, Euro NZD? Why can I never find the chart that I'm looking for? Euro USD, Euro CAD. I know it's here somewhere. We'll just Euro NZD. I already have it marked in red, that's why. Yeah, I had it marked as a sell. I had it marked as a sell right here. I don't know which stream you're on, but I had it marked as a sell. That's why I couldn't find it, because it's at the top. Yeah, it's I have it marked as a sell for that rejection. That reason exactly, actually, there, Daniel. That would be the exact reason that I had it marked as a sell. Yeah. I think it's certainly possible that this goes for 40 pips, or at least to test New York high. But again, we're just waiting another 15, 18 minutes here before I want to see the New York session open. So I know some moves happen pre-market, but I want to see New York session open based off the red folder news we just got. If the U.S. dollar pairs are going to drop due to the fact that news was bad for the dollar. That Euro AUD trade is just it's getting me going, man. What's the day chart look like? That thing looks like it's going to wick down so hard. I just don't like this fair value gap here. Yeah, I just don't like it. But on a shorter term, for a quick scalp, I think it could be worth it. We're still going to hold off until market session open, for sure. That's too many pips. So this had a lot of movement. This had a lot of movement in the previous session, which is good. That means it's possible that it could have a lot of movement again. But I'd be looking at like 25 pips. I'd be looking at here. I'd be looking at here. I'd be looking at here. Probably Asian low, actually. Asian low, London kill high, and then all the way at London low. That's what I'd be looking at on sells, Daniel, for Euro NZD. And I'd try and trade this on the 15. I wouldn't try and trade this on the 4 hour. But that's what I would be looking at. So we're going to see what happens here. We got exactly 15 minutes. Here's our new 15-minute candle. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome. Appreciate you guys joining. Welcome to the stream. I trade one strategy there, Pix. One strategy and one strategy only. One strategy, that's it. I just posted a reel about it, actually, that shows my exact strategy. But I will also go over it here once market session opens and we decide to get into a trade. If we decide to get into a trade, that is. I still really only see 3 charts. Everything else is kind of butt. Everything else just kind of sucks. Oh yeah, USD CAD, we did like that. So we've got 4 charts to look at. That's more than enough for me. RR and win rate have absolutely nothing to do with a strategy. That's risk management. So RR and win rate are a result of a strategy. They are not a strategy in themselves. Make sense? A strategy is having confirmations that enable you to take a setup. The outcome of the setup will tell you what your RR is based on your analysis, and your win rate will be predicted based off the profitability and success rate of said strategy. So those two things are different things that we're talking about here. Hopefully that makes sense. You got to find the one that works for you, the one that you understand the best and that you can replicate. I trade the same strategy on stream every single day. My strategy may not work for you. It may not make sense to you. You have to find what makes sense to you, what you're able to identify on the charts. I can't tell you what the best strategy is. I can tell you that my strategy works the best for me. You can try and learn my strategy. But I find that you do need to adapt in some situations. Like, there are influencers in this space that trade the 8 a.m. orb or the 9:30 a.m. orb, and it no longer works. I've never had it to a point where my strategy they're like, oh, the 9 a.m. orb got patched. Like, that's not how this works. It isn't a video game. This is the markets. So, like, I just find it hard when I hear things like that. And it's like, yes, you need to grow and learn and maybe tweak things in your strategy, but I haven't changed my strategy much at all since I've created it 7 years ago. You know what I mean? So there's a couple ways to look at it. I would say you need to do your research. You need to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. David, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good day so far. We got 7 minutes till New York session open. Welcome everybody to just join the Discord. Got a couple new people. I don't know what that means, Matt. 7 what? Any of them. Any of them. I mean, we made money all week. Up until last night was our first loss, but any of them. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I personally I've grown to like the New York session more than I had in the past. But the Asian session's kind of where I made all my bread and butter. That's my favorite because you set it and forget it into London, and if you have the right direction based off your confirmations, London pushes it into profit. And I'd be more open to doing London sessions. The only issue is that most of my base here, most of my viewers, and most of my clients are not based in London or any of those areas or Europe. I've got a couple in Europe. I've got a couple in some other countries in the Middle East, but copy trading's about a month out, Henry. Copy trading's about a month out with Hanko. Hanko 3.0 is out though. He's probably sleeping. I think he's still adjusting to U.S. time. I think he's been staying up a little late. Buys on USD JPY. Bold move. Bold move. Bad news came out at 8 a.m., but it could work out. Oh, there you go. What'd you do, like on the 5-minute candle? Oh, buys right here. Just a quick one up. Nice. How many pips so far this week? It's a good question. Let's take a look here. What was the beginning of this week? The beginning of this week was the 9th, right? Let's see. 11 pips. 16 pips, so 27. Plus 20, so 47. Minus 31. 18 pips, 17 pips-ish. 17 pips in profit for the week. All right, New York session open, incoming here. About 30 seconds. All right, here we go. I think we're going to end up waiting for rejection on one of these 15-minute ones. That's what I'm looking at, is waiting for some sort of rejection here. The closest one with rejection is Euro NZD, and we're looking at the 15-minute here, guys. I'm going to put these where we'd actually look to enter. This one's going to be right about there. This one's going to be closer to up here. And this one's going to be, again, closer to up here for rejection. I don't think we get all the way up through this fair value gap, but we'll see if we do. Certainly worth hopping to the hour again just to see what they look like. On which chart? If it rejects a resistance, we're looking to sell. If it rejects a support, we're looking to buy. There you go. Yeah, it is coming up pretty good there. Yeah, it's not showing because I'm not in anything. And I was looking at my stats for the week. I'm not in anything. I'm still waiting on these. I'm not 100% sold on any of them. I do think this is going to be a great buy. And I do think Euro AUD is coming down, but those two fair value gaps, I just don't want to mess with those. I don't really want to mess with those. But the 15 and the 5 look good to come down for a scalp, but I think we're going to get rid of Euro AUD. I'm not going to trade that chart again. GBP USD is coming down to retest the EMA. But if USD JPY is moving up, that may not be something that we want to take. Because you don't want to bank on the dollar going down versus the Great British Pound and then have the USD versus the Japanese yen going up. That's counterintuitive. Euro NZD is the most solid looking trade right now. Just because of that rejection here. We've had it reject here and here. So that's the most solid looking chart. It hasn't broken above this since July 13th. So exactly a month ago. This would be a month high that it rejected. So this could be a really good option. Euro NZD sells. .97593. .97034. 1.96803. 1.96648. Yeah, I agree with you there, David. I think I like this trade the best. I think we're going to get in this chart. I think we're going to get in Euro NZD. Yeah, I'm getting in sells on Euro NZD, guys. Let me put it exactly where it's at. Let's copy this. I'm getting in sells here, guys, on Euro NZD. Okay. We're in it. We're in it. We are in it. My chart froze there. There we go. Euro NZD sells, guys. All right. Let's get a quick win this morning, hey? What do we think? Let's get a quick win, why don't we? We got another 5 minutes. We can watch the 5. I like the 1 hour wick. That 1 hour, that's odd. It's not actually showing the wick on this one. Broker it is, though. I just like to sell on the 4 and the 15. All right. We're in it now. First 12 minutes of market session open. We've got plenty of volume here as well. Let me use the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Oh shit, I forgot to unmute myself when I got back. My bad. Everything I just said went unheard. Did you guys see that? What just happened though? You see it go 10 grand negative real quick and then back down? That was wild. But what I was asking earlier, does anybody journal their notes of like why they took their trades and stuff? That's what I was asking earlier. And I realized why nobody's answering, because you are correct. I was muted. Yeah, I use like this just like to put what my reasoning was, but obviously the broker has all of the analytics already, so like most of it you can use just the broker's analytics to go over it. But I like to write things down sometimes. I think it's a good habit to get into. Personally. 2 minutes. Two more minutes here. A lot of movement going on. Yes, I've had no problem with them. So that's completely up to you. I've had zero issues with them withdrawing over 6 figures. So it's really up to you in terms of taxes and everything. They're still legit. You can still pull stuff. So I've had no issues with them personally. I don't know anybody that's had issues with them. So, yeah. USD JPY just got a buy signal. That's good for us. That USD JPY chart for you is probably doing pretty well there, David. Glad we didn't touch USD CAD there, huh? Or GBP USD, even though it's slightly in profit. See, that's weird because it gave a buy signal on it. I think it's actually going down. There we go. Let's get back to the green. Get back in the green. Greece. Greece is number one. What would be yours? Let's push down here. Pretty much at entry, less the commission fees. And let's go green. Nice, Monaco. There you go. That's a good answer. I also want to go to Japan. I've been to China. I've been to Hong Kong. I'd like to go to Japan for like an extended period of time. And I'd like to go to Macau. I've already done Italy, France, Spain, England, Ireland, Wales. I'm going to Mexico again here in December. Oh, good move there, guys. Good move there. No, I'm not going to Qatar. I'll go to UAE. I'll go to Dubai. I'm not going to Qatar, though. No desire. We moving green, though, boys. Morocco. It's a good move here. We've already broken below the lows of the sessions. What that 5 minute look like? Well below all the kill zones. News already happened early this morning at 8:30, like an hour and a half ago. We traded CPI yesterday. Did pretty well too. Let's see what we got here. Should be in profit here. Oh, it's right there. It wants to go. It's trying. So the difference between, it's essentially letting you leverage their money to open a trade. So you're trading more than what the dollar amount that you have is. It costs you less money to open a trade. So for instance, it uses less margin. So if you want to open a trade with one lot, it's going to cost you X amount of dollars based off your account. If you want to open a trade at 1 to 500 leverage, it's going to cost you less amount because you're leveraging money. So it helps hold margin. It enables you to hold more margin. That's how leveraging works. It's a good question there. Yeah, no problem, man. Good move. Got 2 minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Tell you what wouldn't hurt, a nice big drop off. Whoa, what was that? Nice move. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. There's a nice move. It's a nice move. Oh, nice fair value gap created. Let's not blow through it. Let's keep it. Hold that fair value gap, baby. Yeah, no problem. Up 7. You're cooking, Matt. What lot size? 0.5? Nice. Did you get in late? Alright. It's your world, squirrel. I'm just living in it. That'll do it though, because the initial move was pretty big once we got in. There you go. Flip red. Flip red and let's push the TP1. Make a quick 20 pips. Let's push red and push green. Green on the numbers, red on the candles, baby. Looking pretty good here. I think we retrace this wick. There we go. Good push. Good push. Let's go. Let's go TP1, baby. Thanks, Henry. Appreciate that. We broke the low, created a fair value gap after it retested the EMA twice. It double topped at this EMA right here. Tried once, tried twice, now we're moving down. I'll close one position at TP1 and the other at TP2. I have them already set. So same thing, Matt. I've got one set at TP1, one set at TP2. After we hit TP1, we'll probably move stop losses to break even. Assuming we do hit TP1. That is the goal here. Let's go push that 6K number. We may. I think our best shot on this one is going to be the EMA ribbon, which was damn close to TP3. Oops. Good move there. There we go, baby. How you doing on this trade, Matt? There you go, good. You entered again, didn't you? You entered another position, didn't you? I know you did. I know you did. Here we go, baby. Let's push. We are currently 15 pips in profit. 15 pips in profit. Euro AUD did the same and GBP USD did not. So Euro AUD and Euro NZD pisses me off about that Euro AUD one. But it is what it is. Can't hindsight trade. We're hoping for it. Yes, sir. In one single trade, $75,000. I had 30 grand on a trade this week, I think. No, it wasn't this week. That was 2 weeks ago. I made 14 grand on a trade this week. I also lost 30 on that trade last night, though. So, like, got to see both sides to it. I lost 30 grand on that trade last night. All right, 2 more minutes till we get this new 15-minute candle. Told you guys this was a 15-minute time frame trade. 15-minute time frame trade. Yeah. All right, little retracement before this 15-minute candle. It's not flip green here. It's not what we want to see. Yes, sir. Just got to put in the time, baby. What the hell was that? So many scammers in this Discord. Oh my gosh. They don't stop. I gotta figure out how to get that taken care of. That is annoying. Let's flip red, baby. Flip red and retrace that wick right down. Yeah, I ban them all in seconds, but it's just annoying how many you get a day. There we go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Boy, were we close. We went for 15 pips there. Then it shot back up for 8 pips the other way. Just a little retracement. Charts don't go straight up and down. I know. Or self-promotion. The self-promotion ones are the worst. Because they try and tag everyone, but they don't realize that I made it so you can't. Well, Adele made it so the only people that can tag everyone is me and Adele. Yeah, I know. It's wild. Keep projecting that EMA right there on the 1 minute. Stay red. There we go. Push that. There you go. Good 1 minute close there. Another really good 1 minute close. Nice. Keep pushing. Invalidate that fair value gap. Push it. I do. Big time on Discord. Yeah, every single day. I've gotten 4 since we've been on this stream of people self-promoting. You guys don't get the notification though because when they tag everybody, it doesn't work. Nobody can tag everybody except for me and Adele. But I see it and then I ban them immediately and then all their messages go away. But happens 5, 6 times a day. I'm sure there is. But we've got it pretty much under control. It's just when they try and DM other people, it's a little annoying. But we've got it under control. I just would rather. I just can't believe people do this for a living, is they try and impersonate other people. Yeah, I just can't believe that people try and impersonate other people instead of just going and learning a skill on their own. Like, scamming is not a skill. DigiWorld, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, sir. Danny Boogie, what's up? What's going on? No, I don't trade gold. It uses too much margin. And for inexperienced traders, they will blow their accounts. So when I'm streaming live and when I'm trading on my own and I'm trying to teach people how to trade, gold is a terrible place to start. Uses too much margin, gives you a false sense of understanding. Yeah, I'm just not about that stuff. Alright, we're getting a move down here, which is good. Good move down here. Let's go. Keep pushing. Yeah, it's called getting rug pulled. Happens a lot nowadays. Oh, good move. Good move here. $152,000 account. This is all my capital. It's not a prop firm. Prop firms are a scam. Yeah, I don't trade meme coins. No, I don't do that stuff. You can make money if you're in and out quick, but it's just not worth it, guys. You could also get rug pulled just as easily. Here we go. Let's invalidate that second fair value gap here and push down to TP1. Call it a day. Yeah, you do. You do. I use Henko Trade. I use Henko Trade. It'll, which stream are you on? You're on the main one. Here, I'll show you. You get deposit match with my, code. Right there. There you go. You can get up to one. You can get 100% deposit match bonus if you trade at 1 to 500, or you can get a 500% deposit match bonus if you trade at 1 to 200. Click that link right there. It'll show you. I've been working with these guys for a long time. I trust them. It's a good broker. There's some good looking moves here, guys. This is Euro NZD. What are you saying? Sai, you're only 2 to 3x your own capital at the risk of exposure to your entire net worth. How would you know anything about either you're just making a statement or you're telling me how to trade? I'm not sure there, but you have absolutely zero idea. Yes, you can use it in Thailand. Yeah, you just use this. You use that link. You got to sign up with that link. I got you, Great Bush. There you go. Just click that link and sign up. And then once you deposit, you just message the live chat saying I signed up with code MattFX100. Yeah, no problem. Where did this 1 minute candle just come from? Oh, it's 15 minute. That's why. New 15 min. Yeah, no problem, guys. As you can see, I have them advertised here and here. I have a really good relationship with them. I'm in a group chat with the CEO, the director of marketing, the director of trading. So I have a really good relationship with them. I'm one of their bigger clients. So any issues you ever have, you just let me know. I reach out to them in that group chat that we have, and they take care of everything. They're really good. There we go. Good push down there. There you go. Flip red. Flip red. Good move. Good move there. Oh, we're moving, baby. We're moving. Here we go. Most profit we've been in today. Adele, what's up, brother? Let's push. Let's push TP1. That was 17 pips right there. We pushed for 21. We're in real good shape. Standing drywall, listening to the live. What's stopping y'all? Man, Jose's a grinder. That's my guy right there. Man, you'd call me soft hands on your job site. Look at these fingernails. Oh, we're right there, boys. We're right there. Jacko Sasbo, what's up, man? We are 18 pips in profit. Let's get that final push. Let's get that final push here. This is Euro NZD. It's Nemo. You talking about me? It's nice of you to come into someone's live and talk about their nose. Kind of a weird thing for an adult to do, no? But hey, man, to each his own. This is Euro NZD. Yeah, Euro AUD is. Yep. We looked at that one too. Ended up going with this one, which I'm not mad about. Euro NZD. Oh, let's go. Push it. There you go. Nice. Alright, we got like a couple minutes here until we get our new hour candle. Hour absolutely dropped off. This fair value gap, the bottom of this was our TP1. We're going to see what happens here. Gosh, we were right there. Right there. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Like the stream too. Appreciate you. Come on, drop. We're so close. 16.5. I just have 4 simple confirmations. That's it. I use the same 4 confirmations over and over again. Figure out your trend. Once you've established a trend, wait for a reversal at a key level or a break of structure. Full candle closure above or below the EMA ribbon. Fair value gap created. Look for an entry. That's it. Oh, it was so close. That's 100 lots. Ooh, I don't like that 5 minute. Might close this at 11. I'm closing one position. I just closed one. And so we secured over 2,000 in profit already. Now we see if we retrace back down here. I think this 1 hour is going to retrace this. All right, guys, we're going to let this second one run. We're going to let this run here. I'm not moving stop losses to break even. We're going to let this run, though. We streamed for 2 hours. We made some really good money. A little over 2 hours. I appreciate you guys showing up. We're going to end this stream as usual. If you're in the Discord, you'll get a notification about if I close this trade. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate all of you very much. I hope what I'm doing is helping you guys become better traders. So thank you guys. See you guys tonight for Asian stream, I believe. Have a good one, guys. Let's watch this baby drop.